Friends, Jai Sri Ram. Welcome to Bharat Marg. Welcome Vinay Ji, the political analyst. Thank you for joining us today, friends. It is going to be a very explosive video. You must watch this to full. It is about the church cheating and how they collect the money from you and me. Okay, absolutely. The Hindus think they are donating for their cause, but how they are cheating that and using it to spread the hate against the same people who are funding them. Okay, it is like British who never fought the war, spilling their blood. Okay, that's the same technique being used here, so it doesn't. But anyway, you will. Thank you, Vinay Ji, for being here and explaining this whole thing. Friends, if you are here for the first time, please make sure to subscribe the channel Bharat Marg and also press the notification button to make sure that you get informed as we go live. And also, friends, please like the video, comment on the video, and share the video as much as you can. Okay, very important subject, Vinay Ji. Church, collecting the money to spread the Hindu hate, collecting the money from Hindus under the name of the Hindu organization. You know,
Yes.
yeah, it's very astonishing. Please go ahead. You will start, then I will show some documents here.
Yeah. So I want to ask the viewers and yourself a few questions before I get into the debate.
Hmm.
So one of our very good friends who lives in Bethesda, Maryland, right, in the United States, his name
Hmm.
is Reverend Abhi Janamanchi.
Hmm.
Okay, very good friend of ours, right? And I'll tell you why he's a good friend of ours. Next
Hmm.
one, Father Anand Matthew, who lives in, who's from Kerala, but he lives in Varanasi in India. Very
Hmm.
good friend of ours. Another one, Faisal Khan, a Gandhian activist,
Hmm.
and he's the national convener of Khuda Ki Matagar, Servants of God in India. Extremely
Hmm.
good friend of ours. Dr. Khalid Anis Ansari, another person, an academic, and he is at the Azim Premji University uh, in the Netherlands, actually, and Linda Hess, another white person and extremely good friend of ours. Okay, and Martin McWan is another professor of law and another good friend of ours, and so on, and Saeeda Hamid, another lady, and she's a feminist, a writer, and extremely widely recognized, and she was a member of the Planning Commission of India. Very good friend of ours. So
And of course, don't forget the sheep, Raj Mohan Gandhi
yeah, I'm not coming to that yet
and
right now.
Swara Bhaskar.
Yeah, I'm
Hello.
not coming to that right now, but I just want to ask the viewers and yourself, do you see any commonality between these people? Like, there is Christian missionary, and there's a father, there is some professor of law, a white person, some Muslims in there. Some commonality? Let me answer that question.
Hmm.
These are all pseudo Hindus. Did you know that? It's a shocker for most of the viewers. They're all pseudo Hindus. They claim to be Hindus, or pseudo Hindus, I should say, because because they are on the advisory board of the Hindus for Human Rights. Can you believe that? they, they
Unbelievable.
are on the advisory board for Hindus for Human Rights, along with other people, Akriti Bhatia, Balamurali Natarajan, and KP Rama Nunni, and then Medha, and then Raj Mohan Gandhi, who's the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi.
and
And
and and his better introduction is he was an op candidate.
He was an
Okay,
up candidate, correct?
and
Exactly.
he was a failed VP candidate. Okay,
Right. And he was,
and
yes,
he was
exactly.
supported by all the Abrahamic gang.
Yeah.
You know
And
why?
yeah, and the funny thing is, he's a research professor at the University of Illinois, and he kind of lives partly in India, partly in the U.S. And this man is part of this board. And Swara Bhaskar,
Hey,
who's
hey,
an
hey! That's a
actress.
good name.
Yeah, she's an
That's a,
activist, actress, and whatever, and she's part of this advisory board. So,
and you know, and to give better introduction to about Swara Bhaskar,
mhm.
it is Tukade Tukade gang where she was standing. She is not known for her acting, but
Oh,
known for
God.
her standing with the Tukade Tukade gang and saying, Bharat Tera Tukada Hoga, Inshallah, Inshallah. Gang.
Exactly. The funny thing was, she has acted in movie as second fiddle most of the time in Tanu Veds Manu, Prem Ratan Danapayo, and Ranjana, and all those. But she has played second fiddle, and it was not because of her presence that the movie became a blockbuster. It was because of the main actors and main actresses,
And
and the
and and
direction, and
and
the story. Okay,
and
so.
Vinay Ji, one more interesting fact about her.
Mhm.
Okay, people should know. And she did a lot of election campaign. And she is just next to Aravind Kejriwal. Okay, who lost all the seats wherever she campaigned,
Yes.
including the great Kanaya Kumar, who is only next to Rahul Gandhi in Congress now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Congress has got only two people left right now. It's one is the Pappu, and the other one is Kanaya Kumar, and that's it. Everyone else is leaving Congress, so there's not a whole lot of any substance left in Congress. Uh,
And you know one thing, Kanaya Kumar is smart. Don't think that he is not. Okay,
oh, yeah, yeah, extremely smart. He is,
and and
when he,
he told Swara Bhaskar, please don't come and campaign for me.
yeah,
Irrespective of that, she came and campaigned for him and made him to lose.
exactly. See, that's a good thing actually. And she was also a very big activist during the CAA NRC protests, and
Right,
uh,
right.
and during the farmers' protests as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know her agenda, and I watched her in one of the TV series recently, and oh my God, her acting skills are actually poor, and she needs, and that's the reason she's not able to do much in the Bollywood and movies. So that's
No,
why she's getting into this
you know,
politics.
zero has a value when it
Exactly,
stands with the other number in the
exactly.
right place. But unfortunately, she doesn't even know where to stand.
Yeah. So let's talk about this Hindu for Human Rights. This organization. It's an NGO, and the funny thing is, this particular organization is mainly led by Americans. Okay. So on the board of directors, you have Sunita, Raju Rajgopal, and there's Punya Upadhyaya, and Sunil Sakalkar, Deepak Gupta, and Swati Garg, Shravya Tadepalli, Bidisha Biswas, Urmila Kuttikad. I'm not sure how to say some of these names. Shanti Raman, and most of these people are, in the United States, or outside of India. So this is the funny part, actually, and they are doing
And writing bad
Hindus
about
for Human.
India, they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
one
yeah.
thing in common. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
No,
So yeah, you're right. Their mission statement, this is what I was kind of impressed, right? They say, we
uh-huh.
advocate for pluralism, civil and human rights in South Asia and North America, rooted in the values of our faith: shanti, nyaya, and satya. We That is peace, justice, and truth. We provide a Hindu voice of resistance to caste, Hindutva, Hindu nationalism. They don't even know what is Hindutva, and they provide a voice of resistance to Hindutva. So they say Hindutva is un-Hindu. Ahimsa is our culture. and racism and all forms of bigotry and oppression. Our vision is a world defined by Loka Sangraha, the universal common good, where there is peace among all people and our planet is honored and protected. Oh my God. Do these guys even know the value of, or the meaning of, or the true meaning of Hindutva?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Vinay Ji, do you know about this guy, T.M. Krishna? You know, yeah, he is a Carnatic music guy,
Right.
okay, and he was chased out of every temple because he was doing Jesus Carnatic music.
What is that?
Yeah, don't even ask what it is. In the Tyagaraja Kirtana, these guys will take our drama and put Jesus in that.
Oh my God. Okay. I've
And
never heard of this guy. And
oh,
what I always tell my sons and daughters and my friends is, if I have not heard of them, he is not famous. So
oh. I like that.
because I actually I'm pretty well rounded actually. So not to
Right.
brag, but I read about people and stuff. So if I have not heard of him, he's definitely not famous.
Yeah,
So he's
T.M.
infamous.
Krishna is not invited for any of the Tyagaraja Kirtana functions, and he has been chased out of temple. And this guy is a shame. You know, he takes the Brahman credential and Carnatic music credential to abuse Sanatan Dharma.
Right.
Okay, and he is on the board too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. So these guys openly say that they partner with Dalit Solidarity Forum, India and USA, Green Faith USA, Indian American Muslim Council, India Civil Watch International, Khudai Ki Khidmatgar, Paigam Rights, Student Against Hindutva Ideology, and so on and so forth. And in the so let's come back to the real question that you had right in the beginning.
Hmm.
So these people are they're an NGO, or they claim to be an NGO, and guess what they do? They are doing a lot of fundraising and fundraising from the Hindus, and the Hindus are so gullible. They are actually contributing to this organization in not thousands or lakhs. They're contributing in crores of rupees and millions of rupees
And
in the
because
millions
they
of
just see
dollars
the
in the
name,
US.
because they are just seeing the name Hindus for human right.
That's
So
it.
they
They're
think
only
it
seeing
is.
Hindus for human rights and Hindus voice for justice and whatever, and without even asking questions, they're donating. And guess where this money is going? This
Yeah,
money is
absolutely.
going to the
One,
wrong cause. If they are saying that it is Hindus for human rights, why is the money given away to Muslim and Christian organization? Why are there people outside of Hindus on their advisory board who have no clue about Hindutva
okay.
or
Uh,
Hinduism? And these are the
One,
guys who will promote their own cause.
absolutely. 1 second, Vinay ji. I want to say my version to it.
Mhm.
Okay. You said Hindus are gullible.
Gullible.
Okay. I am a country boy. I don't know what is gullible, and those are all hi-fi words for me. Let me say you in a language what I can understand and what my people can understand. Okay. Hindus are stupid. Okay. This is easy for me to understand. What do you say?
Hindus are stupid. That's exactly what gullible means. Gullibles are kind of a polished version of saying stupid. Uh, so you're absolutely right, and this is the way they are, because they can easily be brainwashed, easily kind of they can be carried away, and things like that. So Hindus are pretty uh, you know yeah,
Gullible.
they don't, yeah, gullible, exactly. So they don't have their own brains, and they use somebody else's brains, and this is the unfortunate part actually about Hindus, and this is why these organizations such as Hindus, this particular organization, Hindus for Human Rights, and then there are other organizations that are based out of Kerala and many other organizations that are actually exploiting Hindus, not only for money but also for conversion and so on and so forth. And this
Mhm.
is the biggest thing that what is happening. And in the name of this, Hindutva is un-Hindu, and all this stuff, that the language that they use to kind of put down the Hindus and put down the Hindutva, Hindus have still not realized that actually these guys are stabbing in our backs.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, friends, I want to say you like Vinay ji said. If you or your friends are, if you are your friends are donating for this organization, Hindu for Human Right, okay, Vinay ji will call you gullible, and you know what I call. I don't understand that word, okay. So I will call in my language stupid, okay. Okay, but Vinayji, before going further, I just want to give some intro about the Bharat Marg and our services to the people. And quickly, friends, you know what? We do teach Sanskrit. Okay, we are not like the Hindu for human right. We are the Hindus fighting for the Hindu cause and Sanatan cause. Okay, and there is no Sanatan without Sanskrit or Sanskriti. Okay, so we teach this free, friends. You can now join our class by registering, by sending a WhatsApp to +16479644790, and study at your own time. Okay, because we want you to do study Sanskrit. Okay, and also we do take private luxury trips for Tirtha Yatras in Bharat, so that you can see know your roots by explaining the whole story, which are senior citizen friendly. Our trips are special need friendly, and it's a private luxury trip. Okay, you can book it wherever you want to go. And also, friends, we do have membership program. You can become a member at Bharat Marg and become part of our Go Seva, Nandi Seva, Amavasya, Annadan, and also Sanskrit teaching, which we do for free, with the support of our members. So you can join hands with us and help us and help Bharat Marg in the process. Also, friends, now you can send a WhatsApp to +16479644790 to get a dharmic message, to know Sanatan Dharma, to get tied up to the roots of Sanatan Dharma from your mobile in the language of your choice. Okay, send your name, where you are from, and what language you prefer, and we shall be able to give you the dharmic message, one dharmic message every day. So, Vinayji, if a Hindu is contributing for cause, how do they qualify a organization? Can you give them some tip to close up the session?
Yeah, so you got to do a little bit of research on the organization itself. Like, you got to check out who is on the board of directors, what's their background, who is on the advisory board, and what's the real agenda. Because a lot of these organizations, these organizations such as Hindus for Human Rights, and many of these other organizations,
With the name
they
Hindu.
yeah, and they were set up not really to fight for the cause of Hindus, but for a political agenda, actually. And my ultimate goal is, it's a conspiracy theory, but I am 99% sure that it is true, because these were all set up by the people who are unable to come to power because of the Hindu Nationalist Party, which is the Bharatiya Janata Party in India. And unfortunately, they are trying every possible way, every which way, through whatever means, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, to try to dethrone BJP from powers in India. So unfortunately, they've not been successful, because it's their BJP is in its second term, and they are ruling over many states in India. And the next elections are coming up in 2024, and it's a sure shot BJP is going to win. But thing is, these guys are trying their best. And this Pappu, I'm sorry, I don't know his real name. He's supposed to be the president or VP of Indian National Congress. So this man is going on this Bharat Todo Yatra. Sorry, Did I say it right? Bharat Todo Yatra or Bharat Jodo Yatra? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So this man is going around, and he's the one who's establishing these organizations, and
Looking like Saddam Hussein.
yeah, and he's got a huge connection with this Robert Vadra. Robert Vadra is his brother-in-law, and this guy is going. He's got a lot of connections, a lot of business interests in many other countries, and with through his money and through the money that they have accumulated over the last 70 years from the poor people in India. These
Mhm.
guys are going around and setting up these organizations. I call them fringe organizations. They're really not organizations. They're fringe organizations, and they are actually destroying some of the real the true values of Hindus and Hinduism. So, friends, I really suggest that I really recommend that you do a lot of research before you start contributing and throwing away your money, because this money is not going to the Hindus. It's going for their own cause, for their own political agenda.
Absolutely. Friends, we will recommend you, contact Bharat Marg and, support us in the meantime if you can, because organization like us who are working in day in, day out, we need help. And your help means a lot to people like us to go out and do a lot of work. Okay, again, a
Absolutely.
lot of people are helping. That is why we are able to do what we are able to do. But you know what? Dil mange more, my friends. Just contribute and help us so that we can go and fight the enemies, because enemies are more powerful. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Again, thank you very much, Vinay Ji. Appreciate your time. Appreciate joining us and exposing this gang, and exposing the so-called Hindus for Human Right organization and such organization. And this means a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.